How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to handle a narcissistic boss. That's the title of this video. Dealing with a narcissistic boss can be challenging, but understanding their behavior and developing effective strategies can help you navigate the situation and maintain your professional well-being. A narcissistic boss typically exhibits traits such as an inflated sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy, and a need for constant admiration. By recognizing these behaviors and learning how to respond, you can maintain your composure and achieve success in your career despite the difficulties. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you ways to handle a narcissistic boss. Number one, understand their behavior. Before taking any action, it's important to understand the signs of narcissism. A narcissistic boss may have an exaggerated sense of their own achievements. They tend to seek out admiration from others. They might be highly self-centered and dismissive of others' contributions. They believe that they are always right. They are self-centered, egocentric, egotistic individuals. They believe they are more important than everybody else. They expect to have special treatment. They use, then discard others. They are very arrogant. Now, if you want to handle a narcissistic boss, keep boundaries. Set clear professional boundaries. Narcissists often try to push limits or manipulate people into doing things they don't want to do. So, by establishing your limits early on, you can protect your time and energy, ensuring you're not taken advantage of. Remember, they use, then discard you. They're very selfish people. Now, manage your expectations. Understand that a narcissistic boss may have unrealistic expectations of you. They may demand more than what is reasonable and expect you to drop everything to cater to their needs. By managing these expectations upfront, you can avoid unnecessary stress and burnout. Also, try to stay calm and professional. It can be tempting to engage in emotional arguments or confrontations, but sometimes it's important to remain calm, cool, composed, and professional at all times. Narcissistic bosses thrive on drama and conflict, so maintaining your composure will help you avoid falling into their trap. Don't take it personally. Narcissistic bosses often have a way of making you feel as though you're the problem. So even when you're doing your best, they make you feel that you have a problem, that there's something wrong with you. They'll gaslight you to make you question yourself, question the reality. Remind yourself that their actions are not about you, but rather about their need to maintain control and superiority. They want to control everything about you. They want to control how you talk, how you breathe, how you dress, even how you smell, what you eat. They want to control everything about your environment. They want to micromanage you. That's what narcissistic bosses love doing. Now, the other way of handling a narcissistic boss is avoid being their target. If your boss is particularly narcissistic, they may try to target employees they view as a threat to their ego. So if you find yourself in their crosshairs, it's very important to stay neutral and avoid engaging in any behavior that could escalate the situation. Now, appeal to their ego, but do it strategically. Narcissists thrive on admiration and flattery. So if you need to get something from your boss, framing your request in a way that appeals to their ego can help you get results. Just be sure not to overdo it, because this can come off as insincere. Now, stay focused on facts if you're handling a narcissistic boss. When communicating with them, stick to the facts and avoid emotional appeals. Narcissists tend to dismiss anything they perceive as weak or overly emotional. A clear, logical approach will be more effective in getting your point across. To handle a narcissistic boss, be prepared for gaslighting. They love engaging in gaslighting. This is a form of manipulation where they make you question your own reality or memory. If you experience this, then document your conversations and actions to protect yourself and refer back to the facts when necessary. To handle a narcissistic boss, don't engage in power struggles, because narcissistic bosses love power struggles and they love engaging with them on this when you engage with them on this level of power struggles, then it will make things worse. So stay focused on your job and avoid any attempt to outshine them. That is, if possible, all right? Don't challenge the authority, if possible. Instead, look for ways to subtly demonstrate your competence without threatening their status. Now, keep your personal life separate when handling a narcissistic boss, because narcissistic bosses may use any personal information you share against you. Anything you tell them in private, they'll want to use it against you. So avoid discussing personal details or feelings in the workplace to maintain your privacy and prevent them from using your vulnerabilities to manipulate or control you. So to handle a narcissistic boss, build a support network. Dealing with a narcissistic boss can be emotionally draining. So it's important to have a support network in place. Surround yourself with colleagues who understand your situation, or seek support from friends, family, or a therapist to help manage the stress. Document everything. It's important to keep a record of your interactions, especially if your narcissistic boss is prone to making unreasonable demands, being verbally abusive, or making false accusations. So having documentation can protect you in case the situation escalates. To handle a narcissistic boss, take care of your mental health. Working for a narcissistic boss can be emotionally taxing, so make self-care a priority. Regular exercise, mindfulness, and engaging in activities you enjoy outside of work can help reduce stress and maintain your mental health. Know when to escalate if your narcissistic boss's behavior crosses a line, whether it's harassment, unethical actions, or a toxic work environment. Know when to escalate the issue to human resource or a higher authority. Be sure to have documentation and clear examples of the problematic behavior. To handle a narcissistic boss, keep your emotions in check. Narcissistic bosses often try to provoke emotional reactions from others to establish control. So by remaining emotionally neutral, you deprive them of the satisfaction of watching you lose your composure. Stick to a calm and rational demeanor. Be assertive, not aggressive. It is important to stand up for yourself in a professional manner. Assertiveness involves clearly communicating your needs or concerns without aggression or passivity. This helps you maintain your self-respect while not provoking unnecessary conflict. So narcissists often crave praise, so offering them praise when necessary can help you manage your relationship with them. However, do so strategically and avoid excessive flattery that feels disingenuous, as this can backfire. Focus on your work performance. Let your performance speak for itself. Narcissistic bosses may downplay the contributions of others, but consistently producing high-quality work will make it harder for them to ignore your achievements. This also provides you with evidence of your value to the company. Don't share too much feedback. While feedback can be helpful in a healthy work environment, giving feedback to a narcissistic boss can be tricky. They may not take kindly to criticism or constructive feedback. Instead, provide feedback in a way that focuses on how it benefits them or the organization. So be patient and strategic. Dealing with a narcissistic boss is often a long-term game. It's important to be patient and strategic in how you navigate the relationship. Avoid reacting impulsively and take time to consider how best to approach various situations. Recognize when it's time to move on. If your narcissistic boss's behavior is too toxic to handle and is negatively affecting your career or mental health, then it may be time to consider looking for another job. While leaving may not always be the easiest decision, it's important to prioritize your well-being. The other way of handling a narcissistic boss is to practice empathy without sacrificing yourself. While narcissistic bosses may not show empathy towards others, practicing empathy can help you understand their motivations and anticipate their reactions. However, don't let this lead you to tolerate mistreatment or become a doormat. Learn how to say no. Narcissists expect others to do their bidding, so it's important to learn how to say no when necessary. Politely but firmly decline unreasonable requests to protect your time and energy. Set goals for yourself. Amidst the chaos of dealing with a narcissistic boss, it's important to set clear professional goals for yourself. Having a sense of direction can help you stay focused and motivated, even in a challenging work environment. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Remember, handling a narcissistic boss requires a combination of patience, strategic thinking, and emotional intelligence. While it may not always be easy, with the right mindset and approach, you can successfully navigate the relationship and thrive in your career. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.